Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Godfrey's Ale House is Ottumwa's premier sports bar and restaurant with something for everyone. Whether you're wanting to have dinner with the family or meet up with friends to have some drinks while watching the game on the TVs, Godfrey's is the place to be. You can even kick back and unwind on their patio with a few drinks after a day at work. Godfrey's stands out for their inviting atmosphere, delicious food, and friendly service. Experience it for yourself at Godfrey's Ale House across from North Hy-Vee in Ottumwa.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says "I love you" for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Getting ready for the boys' game here in Washington between your Bulldogs and the Demons. Ottumwa now 4-8 after their win over Des Moines Hoover on Friday. Neil Hart's in his third season. He's 33-24 as the head man for the Bulldogs. And back on the sidelines tonight after unfairly having to miss Friday's game. Got two technicals at Marshalltown last week, but the second one was, again, called on him for something a fan said. And the Athletic Association refused to do the right thing. Anyway, Ottumwa was handed a big opportunity Friday night. They got to face Hoover when the Huskies were missing their best player. The Bulldogs took full advantage and beat the Huskies for the first time since 2012. They did so by playing stifling defense. They harassed Hoover's best shooter, Elijah Voss, into a 4-for-14 night. They out-rebounded the Huskies 22-10, and they also managed to turn the ball over themselves only 6 times, their lowest number all season. OHS also got to the free throw line and made it count. Adam Greiner scored 10 of his game-high 15 from the stripe, and Ottumwa shot 18 for 21, I should say, on free throws as a team. Tonight, the Bulldogs have a tough road game against one of the top 5 teams in Class 3A, and that starts a tough 3-game week that includes hosting Waukee tomorrow and home versus Des Moines North on Friday. Washington is 13-1. There may have been a new Associated Press high school rankings that came out today. It may have come out after we started the drive over here, so I haven't seen it yet. But as of last week, Washington was ranked 4th in Class 3A. Their head coach, Colin Stark, in his 7th season, he's 70-72. And Washington's steady improvement the past few seasons has exploded into a genuine state tournament contender this season in 3A. The Demons play at a fast pace. They score 68 per game, and they shoot about as well as any opponent Ottumwa has faced to this point. Washington also rebounds very well for a team that has no starters taller than 6'3". They dish out a lot of assists, and they do a good job of limiting turnovers. They might have come into this game at number 1 in 3A, except their only loss early in the conference season came to Fort Madison, who's currently number 1, and Ottumwa will see Fort Madison in February. Washington has not been outstanding on defense. They let several opponents hang around this year. And you can look at common opponents. The most obvious one is Fairfield. Ottumwa beat the Trojans by 5. Washington has beaten the Trojans twice, but both are close, by 5 and by 6. Does that mean anything? I guess we'll find out. You want to look for Ottumwa tonight to try to dictate a slower pace, and they'll try to frustrate the Demons at both ends of the floor. Coach Neil Hart's telling me that, yeah, Washington's a really good shooting team. He thinks Ottumwa will have an advantage in the paint. And also, talking to fellow Ottumwa radio commentator Ellis Kojo, who does Davis County games. Davis County played Washington last week. Washington, as he said, a really good shooting team. They will press at times. Now, the pressing wasn't something Ottumwa saw on the film that they had. They had film of the games against Albia and Fairfield. Washington didn't press, but apparently they pressed Davis County. So I was actually able to give Coach Hart a heads up about that. Ottumwa does play some zone, but Davis County's zone didn't work against Washington. DC tried to play a 2-3 zone early. Washington shot them out of it in the first 2 minutes and forced Davis County to play man the rest of the way. But Ottumwa's game plan tonight is going to be very similar to the game plan they had against Hoover on Friday, because Washington, like Hoover was on Friday without Chase Henderson, Washington doesn't have a lot of guys that can really drive to the basket and penetrate at will. So for the Bulldogs tonight, they need to stick close to the shooters, especially their 2 top scorers, Ethan Patterson, 18.1 points per game, and Kason Bailey, 16.6 points per game. Bailey in particular, 52% from three-point range. Whoever's guarding him probably just needs to face guard him, not worry about help defense. But if Ottumwa sticks to the shooters tonight, they feel like they can slow down this Washington attack. And if Ottumwa can make hay inside with their big guys, you can get Griner inside, Mason Young, maybe get Alan Cook some touches inside. Ottumwa's got the height advantage tonight, and they feel like they can have a quality game against a top 5 team on the road. All right, we'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
There are heroes among us, courageous men and women who bravely answer the call to put our safety above their own. As a proud American company and a leading supplier of vehicles to the U.S. military, it's our privilege to say thanks for your service with Polaris Heroes Advantage, an exclusive appreciation program for America's active military, veterans, and first responders.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, a molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ. Bulldogs on the road taking on Washington, getting ready for our boys game tonight. Let's check the starting lineups first for head coach Neil Hartz and his Ottumwa Bulldogs in the backcourt. Returning to the starting lineup, 5'11" senior point guard Armani Robinson, 7.5 points and about 2 rebounds per game. At the 2 guard, 6'1" senior Kale Leonard, 3.7 points, 2.5 rebounds per game. The 3rd guard, 6'2" junior Shakir Pope, 3.7 points, 2.4 rebounds per game. Up front, the leading scorer, 6'3" senior Adam Griner, 17.3 points, 7.5 rebounds. And then in the middle, 6'5" senior Mason Young, 6 points and just over 5 rebounds per game. For Washington, their backcourt begins with 5'10" senior Travis Layden, 7.5 points and about 2 rebounds per game. 5'11" junior Ethan Patterson, their leading scorer, 18.1 points and just under 4 rebounds a game. Second leading scorer is Kason Bailey, the 6'2" senior, 16.5 points and 3 rebounds per game. The 4th starter, 6'2" junior Aiden Six, 4.4 points and 3.5 rebounds per game. And their 5th starter, 6'3" senior Lucas Kroll, just under 11 points and 8.5 rebounds per game. Bulldogs in the road red jerseys, white lettering Bulldogs on the front, white numbers front and back, I should say. Red and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Washington home white jerseys, black lettering Washington trimmed in orange on the front, black numbers trimmed in orange front and back, and a series of black arrows pointing, getting larger as they go down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts for the Demons. By the way, Washington has an interesting quirk on their roster. They have triplets. Aiden Six getting the start tonight, but he's got 2 brothers on the team in AJ Six and Avery Six. And hopefully I can tell them apart by their numbers because they are identical twins. In fact, I Googled the names to see A, if they were actually triplets, and B, if there's anything interesting to find out about them. And as it turns out, found an article that said in 2008, when they were 3 years old, the 6 triplets, Aiden, AJ, and Avery, they came in second in the 3-year-old division of the look-alike contest at the Iowa State Fair. I wonder what 3-year-olds looked more like each other than those triplets did. And also the Sixes have an older sister, Addison Six, who played for Washington and was a senior 2 years ago. She played against Ottumwa a couple of times. So the Six family very involved in basketball in Washington. And I'll be interested to see if the Demons have perhaps all 3 of their triplets on the floor at one night. At one time, I should say. Bulldogs and Demons have had their lineups introduced to the crowd here, a good crowd here in Washington. 13-1 are the Demons, ranked 4th in the state in Class 3A. Ottumwa 4-8, trying to prove they're better than their record tonight. Last time these 2 teams met 2 years ago, Ottumwa won easily, 71-48. Adam Griner, just a sophomore, had 14 in that game. Trey Swartz led the Bulldogs that night with 30. Mason Young will jump it up. Washington is a bit undersized. He'll jump up against Aiden Six. The red of the Bulldogs, the white of the Demon jerseys, ball controlled by Ottumwa. They'll move left to right here in the opening half. Demons pick up man-to-man. Into the front court, Armani Robinson. Lob to the right side for Griner. Handoff right back to Robinson. Dribbles baseline. Back to Griner. Adam to the right and a handoff back to Robinson. Bulldogs willing to be patient on offense. Armani around to pick. Drives right. Picked up his dribble. Goes back up top, Kale Leonard. Left side for Griner. He's guarded by Kason Bailey. Griner spinning outside the lane. Kick it up top to Robinson. Fake left, fake right. Now goes left back to Griner. Griner a shot fake. Up top, Shakir Pope. Pope dribbles to the right. Finds Leonard in the corner. Kale. Entry pass to Young in the post. Skip it left wing to Robinson. Fakes a pass, pull up 3, too strong, and the rebound is tied up as Young gets a tie-up with Kroll, but the arrow favors Washington. Washington, I believe, is without one of their regular starters, Lance Sabaski. Started the first 11 games, average 8 points a game, but they've got a player down there with a cast on his left wrist, and I think that's him. On the left side, quick three on the way is no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by 6 off the miss by Travis Layden. Now on the right side is Patterson. Up to Bailey underneath to Patterson, spin in the lane. Boy, he got away with a double dribble there, lost the ball, and then lost it out of bounds. Boy, he put the ball on the deck, picked it up, and then dribbled again, and then he wasn't able to grab that second dribble. Maybe that's why they didn't call double dribble. Washington will press. Inbound to Young. Back to Robinson, and now the Demons back off, and it'll simply be Patterson shadowing Robinson as Armani goes across the timeline. Here comes a trap, and a steal nearly. Ball is loose, still loose, out of bounds, and it'll go to the Demons. Layden came over to trap. Robinson didn't see it coming. I would expect Washington to try a few things that maybe was not on the tape that Ottumwa was able to view. Now Cason Bailey into the front court. Griner draws that assignment. Bailey, a 52% three-point shooter. Gets it up top to Aiden Six. Six, want to go right, instead goes back up top to Patterson, their top scorer, although he's not as good of a shooter. Around the pick, drives left, cut off, kick it out to Layden. Layden curls in the lane, little runner, no good. And a whistle from the official who's 40 feet away, and he calls the foul. The two close officials didn't think Mason Young did anything wrong. The official 40 feet away makes the call, and here we go again. Mason Young with the first foul of the game. Layden at the line, only 47%. That's surprising. First free throw, no good. Well, he did a couple of knee bounces and kind of rose up, and it would seem to me that if you're bouncing like that, you're not necessarily keeping good form. Tries it again. In and out on the second one, and Young with the rebound. So still no score. Nearly 2 minutes gone opening quarter. Griner into the front court. Around a Young pick to the right. And feeds it back to Young, give and go. Lay it up, countered in the foul. Or no, they're saying that's on the floor. What? Oh, my. They call that on Lucas Kroll. First foul on the Demons, but man, that looked like a catch and a layup and a foul during the shot. Robinson gets it into Griner left side, trying to back down, strip, got it back, kick it right wing. Robinson wide open three, and that missed everything. Weak side rebound to Griner, put back good. Adam Griner working hard in the lane for the first bucket of the night. 2-0 Dogs. Long pass to Layden in the front court. Back up top to Kroll, down the lane, spin move, little hook shot, no good. Got his own rebound, but Young knocked it away. Loose ball trickles to Griner. Long pass up ahead. Pope behind the defense, all the way down, layup good. Shakir Pope with the layup. Griner with a great pass across court. 4-0 Ottumwa. Back into the front court is Ethan Patterson. Drives left, cut off outside the lane. Looking for someone to get it to. Griner face guarding Bailey. They don't want him touching the ball at all. Six on the right side. Dribbles into the lane. Feeds it to Kroll left side. Backs it out to the wing. Goes right side for Layden. He'll take a three-pointer. Missed it badly. Rebound to Griner. Long pass ahead as Pope makes the catch. Turn around in the lane. Fouled, and he'll shoot two. Shakir Pope running the floor, beating the Demons down the floor twice in a row. He's got a layup and now a trip to the line. Travis Layden with the foul, his first. Team foul number 2. Pope at the line, 61% on the season. He's making his fourth start of the season. First free throw, 2 strong. Free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent, offering financial services and insurance for auto, home, life, and more. Second free throw by Pope, got it. He's got 3. Ottumwa's up 5-0. 3 minutes gone in the opening quarter. Patterson into the front court for the Demons. Goes right side for Layden. Back to Patterson. Down to the block for Aiden Six. Cale Leonard on him. Fitted across the lane to Kroll. He goes up and a foul is called. It's either on Young underneath or Pope coming over the top to help. And they'll get Mason Young. And Young probably did foul him. I thought Pope's block was clean over the top, but that's Young's second foul, so I was kind of hoping it was on Pope. At any rate, Kroll at the line, he's a good free throw shooter, 70%, and he'll get the roll on the first one. Saw this in the girls' game. these rims on free throws, if you have any kind of a shooter's touch, these rims seem to be fairly soft. Saw a lot of free throws roll in the girls' game, and that free throw got a friendly roll here. Alan Cook into the game replacing Mason Young, who's got to sit with 2 early fouls. One more free throw for Kroll. Puts it up, and that one he swished. Washington on the board. They trail Ottumwa 5-2. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Griner trying to get around Bailey. Jump pass to beat a double team. Got it to Leonard. Leonard to the corner. Cook open for 3. Count it! Bulldogs break the press at Alan Cook with a 3. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs up 8-2. Jason Bailey into the front court trying to get him open. Feeds it underneath on the pick and roll to Kroll. The layup missed, though, and the rebound to Leonard. Washington ran a great play there, just didn't have the finish. Robinson bounced to Leonard into the front court high on the right side. Back out to Armani. Bulldogs want to slow it down again. Ottumwa wants to play this game at their pace. Ball goes right side to Pope. Pope tried to pass it, lost it, just slipped out of his hand. Gladen picks it up, and Pope trying to slow down the fast break commits his first foul. That's already team foul number 3 in Ottumwa. 3:59 opening quarter. Pope might have prevented a breakaway layup there if Layden could have gotten the pass off. Not guaranteed, but didn't take a chance. Inbounds goes into the backcourt, and Bailey has it. Around to pick left side. Down to the baseline. Jump pass across the lane. Nice catch by Kroll in traffic, and he lays it in. Boy, Kason Bailey with the assist. And the first field goal for Washington cuts the Ottumwa lead to 8-4. Leonard across the timeline. They acted like they were going to trap and then backed off. Goes to Griner, now left side to Robinson. Towards the corner, Pope. Right back to Armani. Robinson dribbles up top, right side for Cook. Open for another 3. Counted again. Alan Cook with the pair of 3-pointers. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs up 11-4. Bailey trying to spin on Griner left side. Kicks it over to Kroll. Kroll across the lane. Kicks it back out to Patterson. Patterson, a long 3-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound to Layden, and fouled hard by Cook. Layden with the double clutch because he knew Alan Cook was going up for the block. Cook tried to hack down on the ball and got a lot more of Layden than he did of the ball. First one on Cook, team foul number 4. Layden back to the line where he's 0 for 2 on the night. 3:05 opening quarter. First free throw this time for him, in and out, no good. He's a 30% three-point shooter. It's always a mystery why guys who are good from outside struggle at the line sometimes. Second one doesn't get the roll there, rebound to Griner. That's usually a mental thing. I know his team hopes it'll continue. He nearly took it away from Robinson there, but got it ahead to Leonard. Kale attacks, kick it to the corner, Cook for another 3. That one too strong off the rim, rebound to Patterson. Washington may want to push. Patterson surveys, he's on the right side. Drives baseline, cut off. Fed it across the right to Griner. Now Ottumwa 2-on-2 the other way. Griner on the right side. Jump stop, and he drew the foul. I thought maybe Layden could have gotten in there. And Layden with a little bit of shove on Griner. And Griner's like, what was that for? Their momentum carried them into the pads, and then Layden kind of pushed him away. And Griner's now saying to the ref, I didn't do anything. I mean, not enough to call anything on Layden. Probably a little frustrated there. That's his second foul. Or no, actually, pardon me, they called in on Bailey, and then Griner missed the free throw short. So not the second foul on Travis Layden, first foul on Kason Bailey. It is the third team foul. AJ 6'4" junior checks into the game. Second free throw for Griner is good. He's got 3. Ottumwa leads 12-4. So AJ 6 is the one of the 3 triplets who's taller at 6'4". Bailey driving into the lane, and he's fouled. A blow-by Kason Bailey. He gets himself to the line. That foul on, is it on Pope? It is, and that's his second. So fouls piling up here early. Already 5 on Ottumwa, 3 on Washington. Or they're saying that foul, okay, they're saying that foul was on the floor. Pope checks out, Tanner Shark is in. Okay, in fairness, I thought that was a shooting foul for Kason Bailey. I'm not sure why he's not shooting free throws. And they've called it that way on both ends now, 1 on each team. Patterson lost his dribble underneath, stolen by Cale Leonard. Here come the Dogs back the other way. Leonard into the front court right side, skip it left wing, Shark. Into the corner, Cook. Cook dribbles in, kicks it back to Shark, and Ottumwa will reset. Back to Robinson up high. Left side, Griner. Adam into the high post for Leonard. Now he'll back it out left wing, go back up top to Shark. Right side for Cook. Up top for Robinson, left side for Leonard. Back up top to Griner now. Minute 50 to go here in the first quarter. Griner attacking the lane all the way to the rim. Layup too strong, though. Rebound pulled in by AJ6. Gets it to Kason Bailey. Bailey across the timeline behind the back dribble. Griner stays with him. Now around a pick. Pull up free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound. Kroll taps it to himself. Triple team. Fed it across to 6 and the layup good. AJ6 with the bucket, and Washington cuts the Ottumwa lead to 12-6. Ottumwa's got a size advantage. They cannot be giving up offensive rebounds tonight, but they did there. Leonard into the front court. There's it left side for Cook. He's open for another three. Too strong, and the rebound pulled in by Aiden Six. So 2 of the 3 Six brothers are on the floor. Aiden on the right side. Hands off to Bailey. Bailey up near the volleyball line. Walks it left side, picked up his dribble. Throws it right side for Aiden Six. Six barely kept the pivot foot there. Throws it to Bailey back on the right side. Bailey trying to drive. Oh, a hand check called on Griner. His first, team foul number 6 already on Ottumwa. Couple of subs coming in. Avery Six, the 6'2" junior, is in, and Travis Layden returns. Now Aiden Six and Lucas Kroll check out, so still only 2 Sixes on the floor. A lob up top, tipped and caught by Avery Six. Pardon me, yeah, that's Avery Six. To the corner, 3 on the way, in and out, no good by Patterson, and the rebound pulled down by Alan Cook. Now Armani tacking coast to coast. That's going to be an offensive foul. The layup was good, but Travis Layden, who I thought was going to try to take a charge on Griner earlier, he got set that time. And the foul is on Robinson, his first. It's team foul number 7, but you do not shoot free throws on player control fouls, so no 1-and-1 there. Now with 25 seconds to go in the quarter, Ottumwa leading 12-6. Washington with the ball. It's Kason Bailey way up high on the right. Demons may hold for 1 here. They've basically got a clear out set up right now for Bailey, but we'll see if that changes as we get down to 10 seconds. Patterson will set a pick. Bailey around it left side. Little floater in the lane, too strong. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with Washington off the hand of Cook. Adam Griner says grab it with both hands. 5.1 seconds. Bailey inbounding. Oh, got underneath to 6. Turnaround high off the glass and good. And the quarter will end with Ottumwa down, or Ottumwa leading 12-8. We're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter. Ottumwa leading Class 3A number 4 Washington 12-8. Bulldog ball as we begin the second frame. Inbounds goes left corner to Alan Cook. Lob underneath for Griner, tipped out but recovered on the right side by Shark. Griner couldn't control the pass. Now Leonard, left corner for Cook. He'll try another 3. Count it, Alan Cook's third 3 of the game. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs up 15-8. Cook has 9 already. Griner around to pick, trying to stay with Bailey. Runs into a second pick. Bailey, though, cut off by Cook. Fed it in the lane to Avery Six, who lays it in. Six has 4 points, and Washington back within 5. They press. Griner gets it to Robinson across the timeline to Shark. Back to Armani. Now to Griner up high on the right. Goes in the corner for Cook. Back to Griner right wing. He drives baseline, jump stop off the glass, left it short, rebound tapped out, controlled by Ethan Patterson. Patterson into the front court, trying to get around Robinson, drives baseline, layup at the bottom of the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor, Shark and Robinson fighting for it. Along with Avery Six, we get a held ball, and the arrow keeps it with the Demons. That's a tough break for OHS, as neither Shark nor Robinson could grab that rebound cleanly. Bailey will throw the inbounds pass. Bulldogs try not to give up underneath. They inbound it, and a 3 on the way. No good. Robinson with the rebound. Off the miss by A.J. Six. Leonard into the front court. Dogs up 5. Pass deflected and kicked, actually, by Patterson, so Ottumwa keeps it. 6:44. Subs coming in for the Demons. We'll get Lucas Kroll and Aiden Six back in the game. And A.J. and Avery Six will both sit down. This feels like a game within a game. Keep track of which of the Six brothers are on the floor. Robinson between the circles, up near the volleyball line. Goes to the elbow for Griner on the left. To the right for Cook. Got him open for another 3. Countered again. Alan Cook red hot. His 4th three-pointer. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs up 18-10. Patterson on the right side. Or pardon me, that's Bailey. Dribbles to the free throw line. Head fake, got in the lane, floater off the rim, didn't get the roll, rebound tapped to the corner. Cook saves it off a Kroll and out of bounds. And the Bulldogs get it back. That'll let Washington set up a press. 6:12 on the clock here in the second quarter. Shark will throw the inbounds. Bounce it to the left side for Cook. Cook back to Shark. Right side Griner across the timeline. Robinson with speed. Bounce it ahead to Leonard. He had to rescue it in the corner. Gets it out to Cook left side. Faked a long 3, then got it way up top to Shark. Back to Leonard left side. He thought about the 3, passed it up. Leonard will reset between the circles. Over to the right side, a handoff to Shark. Back up top, Robinson. Left side to Cook. Cook, couple of dribbles, gives it back to Armani. Up high on the left. Right side to Shark. Tough catch against Layden. Now to Griner, top of the key. Griner backing away from Bailey. A good matchup between two good players. Up top to Robinson again. Robinson hounded by Patterson. Right side back to Griner. And Ottumwa with the timeout. They're leading by 8. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bulldogs inbound after taking their first timeout, leading Washington 18-10, 5.5 to go second quarter. Shark has it high on the left side. Tanner surveys. Bounce it to Griner. Between the circles, it gets it to Robinson right at the volleyball line. Around a pick. Robinson down the lane, lost it, tipped out of bounds by the Demons. It'll stay with Ottumwa, 5:12 to go. Washington's starting to really extend that defense out on the perimeter. Ottumwa's going to get a sub here. Carter Thompson will check in, replacing Alan Cook. Thompson, the 5'11" junior. Cook sits with a game-high 12 points at this point. I'm sure he won't be out long. Robinson inbounds left corner to Griner. And I'm trying to back down on Bailey. Double team, kick it out to Leonard. Three-pointer left wing, too strong. And a good rebound by Aiden Six for Washington. He'll race into the front court himself. Leonard waits for him. Get it right side to Kroll. Poked out of his hands by Robinson. Players dive on the floor. Kroll rescued it, got it to Six. Up top to Patterson. Tries to spin in the lane, had it stripped and a foul call. And that's a reach in on Carter Thompson. his first, team foul number 8. Was that a shooting foul or is it a 1-and-1? Shooting foul is the call. And Patterson's first free throw rattles out but then back in. That's his first point of the night. He averages a team-high 18.1. He's an 89% free throw shooter, so that little rattle there was about as close as he usually comes to missing. Second free throw, swish, as you would expect. And it's 18-12. The Dogs lead cut to 6. Washington sets up pressure, inbound to Griner, right back to Leonard. Leonard guarded by Lucas Kroll. I feel like he might have an advantage there. Kale across the timeline. Hands off to Robinson. Robinson has Patterson on him. Takes it left to right. Up top to Leonard. Left side to Thompson. Down towards the corner for Griner. Griner back out to Robinson. Right side to Thompson. Back up top to Armani. Now left side to Shark. Shark down low to Griner. Double team comes and leaves. Griner backing down. Feeds it to Robinson at the free throw line, who backs away. Right side to Thompson. Carter the free throw line, Griner. Lets the defender go by, back down in the lane, turn around, high up the glass, no. Griner hit the deck, no call, rebound to Washington. They're 5-on-4 until Adam can get back in. Fed in the lane to 6, layup, in and out, no good. Shark fighting for the rebound. A held ball, and the arrow favors Ottumwa. I don't remember another held ball this quarter. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe Ottumwa gets it twice in a row. So Ottumwa had the ball to start the second quarter. Inbound to Robinson, Bulldogs leading 18-12. Armani racing into the front court right side, shielding the ball from Patterson. Goes high on the left side for Shark. Tanner waits for Griner, gets it to him up near midcourt. Adam to Thompson, back to Griner. Almost been stuck on 18 for a little while here. Still have a 6-point lead. Washington hasn't done much either. Robinson, again under pressure from Patterson. Left side, dribbles, backs out, taps it back to Griner. Adam attacking left side, little runner blocked, but a foul on Bailey. And now Washington not happy. Bailey got all ball up top. They say the body underneath. Demons not happy about that. Bailey with his second foul. Team foul number 4 on the Demons. Griner at the line. First one rattles out, no good. Adam 73% on the season, but right now only 1 for 3. Second free throw, Griner got that one. He's got 4 points. Ottumwa leads 19-12. See Neil Hart's on the bench. He's going to put freshman Trey Brown into the game. Left side, oh, nice drive and dish by Kason Bailey. Fed Kroll underneath. Lucas Kroll has 6 points. And it's 19-14. Griner attacking at the other end, lays it up, couldn't get the roll, and the rebound to 6. Now a feed underneath by Patterson to 6. 6 put his shoulder down, and he ran over Griner, and that's a charge on Aiden 6. His first, team foul number 5. Washington finding some success with the drive and dish, but not that time. Trey Brown in for Ottumwa, as we mentioned. The 6'3" freshman will replace Kale Leonard. So Brown getting some playing time. Rasha Pope, again, not able to play tonight. Suffered a concussion against Marshalltown last week. Bulldogs hope he's out of the protocol by the Friday game against Des Moines North. Robinson into the front court. Double team comes. Gets it ahead to Griner. Griner attacks all the way in. Layup, no, but he's fouled, and Adam will shoot 2. Griner a little frustrated by his layups not going down. Those are shots he usually hits. But Aiden 6 just picked up his second foul. 2 fouls in quick succession for him. 2:40 to go until the half. Adam back to the line shooting 2 more. Griner's first free throw this time, good. Another free throw brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrenner, your local Allstate Insurance agent, offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. Aiden 6 out, AJ 6 in. Must be nice when you can be replaced by somebody who looks just like you. Second free throw, in and out, no good again. Man, this rim unkind to Griner here in the first half. It's 20-14. Washington got the rebound. Bailey back the other way, left side. Dribbling up near the volleyball line. Hands off to Patterson. Patterson curls to the top of the key, launches a three. Back iron, no. Long rebound on the floor to Carter Thompson. Now the Dogs look to push. Griner into the front court, trying to drive on Kroll. And is that on Kroll or is that on Layden for the reach-in? It is on Lucas Kroll. That's his second. It's team foul number 7, so Griner will go to the line, shoot a 1-and-1. Adams starting to really force the action here. I think Ottumwa likes the aggressiveness. First free throw. Left it short, though, and the rebound to Kroll, so the free throw woes continue. And now a foul called on Griner trying to get the ball back in the backcourt. And I think that's a frustration foul for Adam. It's his second, team foul number 9, and that puts Kroll at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Kroll 2 for 2 from the line tonight. Ottumwa's going to bring Cale Leonard and Alan Cook back in the game. Trey Brown and Adam Griner will sit. Washington wants to get Avery 6 into the game, but only if Kroll hits both free throws here. Ottumwa still leading 20-14, 2:11 to go until the half. First free throw for Kroll, good. He's leading them right now with 7 points. Kason Bailey hasn't scored. Ethan Patterson only has 2. That's their 2 leading scorers. Kroll also averages double figures, though, and he's up to 7. And his second free throw makes it 8 and cuts the Ottumwa lead to 4, 20-16. Kroll checks out. Avery 6 back on the floor, and Washington wants a timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
After the timeout, Ottumwa inbounding, leading 20-16. Washington pressing here. They come to trap Robinson, and he gets it up ahead to Leonard across the timeline. Left side to Shark, to the corner Cook. Wasn't open for the 3. Ottumwa slows it down. Back to Shark. Up top, Carter Thompson. Don't have Griner on the floor. He's sitting with 2 fouls. Minute 53 to go in the half. Ottumwa leading by 4. To Shark left side, to the corner, Cook again. Bulldogs kind of playing a shell game right now. Up top to Robinson, right side, Thompson. Thompson brings it back up top, goes left side, Cale Leonard. Back to Robinson. Robinson probably the best scoring option unless you can get Cook open for a 3 somewhere. Now a lob underneath. Nice catch by Cook and the lay-in good. And a foul. So that's an and one there. The whistle seemed so late. Leiden called for his second foul, team foul number 8. And Alan Cook, who hasn't shot a free throw all year, will have a chance at a 3-point play. Leiden checks out, and in for the first time, Grant Saboski, a 5'10" senior. 22-16. Let's see if Cook can convert the 3-point play. Puts it up. Too strong off the iron. Rebound to Avery 6. Up ahead to Bailey into the front court. Dogs lead by 6. Washington on the right wing. Bailey drives baseline, cut off nicely. Kick it out to 6 for 3. No good. Weak side rebound, though, to Patterson. Stripped by Carter Thompson. Carter Thompson with a clean steal. Now Robinson pushing tempo. Left side to Shark. And Tanner called for a travel. He tried to jump stop and pass, and they said the pivot foot move. Minute 10 to go. Bulldogs ahead 22-16. Bailey into the front court. He's been stymied so far. Trying to drive on Leonard. Got in the lane. Pivots. Picked up the dribble. Fed it across to 6. Up and under move. Missed the layup. Got his own rebound. Fed it across to Saboski. His layup no good. 6 got that rebound. Missed the third try. That rebound tapped out to Leonard. Washington missed 3 bunnies in there. Leonard into the front court. And you can see Thompson telling Leonard, slow it down, and they get it to Robinson midcourt with 42 seconds to go in the half. Ottumwa might hold for 1 here, leading 22-16. And And this game certainly has been played at a pace that suits the Bulldogs. That's what they wanted to do. Leonard up high in the left, 6 out to get a count on him. Cale gets it back to Robinson at midcourt. Patterson right on him. Back to Leonard, 22 seconds. Leonard, a couple of fakes, now dribbles right, gets it to Thompson. Thompson left side to Shark with 15. Shark waits for Robinson, hands it to him, got 10 seconds. Up high in the left, time to go, down to 8. And the pick left back to Cook, a 3 on the way. Count it! Alan Cook, another 3, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Time runs out. Ottumwa will take a 25-16 lead into the half. Cook is fired up, his teammates are fired up, and the Bulldogs head to the locker room, leading the Demons by 9. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and begin the Benchwarmers halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made-in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime. Welcome into the Benchwarmers halftime show. Benchwarmers on Romer Avenue in Ottumwa. Enjoy their delicious soup and salad bar with hot food items, or try the daily lunch special. Don't forget their famous wings with over 20 sauces available. At the half, Ottumwa surprising Class 3A number 4 Washington. The Bulldogs on the road leading the Demons 25-16. What a first half for Alan Cook, the 6'6" junior. Already a career-high 17 points. He's hit 5 three-pointers and also has a layup. Adam Greiner has 5 points and Shakir Pope has 3, but otherwise it's been the Alan Cook show. In fact, he's outscoring Washington all by himself right now. The Demons, they're being led by Lucas Kroll, who has 8 points. Avery 6 has 4. AJ 6 has 2. Ethan Patterson, who leads them on the season in scoring with 18 points a game. Patterson only has 2. Kason Bailey, who averages 16.5 a game, he has not scored at all. Free throws in the game, both teams have taken 10 free throws. Ottumwa's 4 of 10, Washington 6 of 10. The Iron's been particularly unkind to Adam Griner, who is just 3 of 7 from the line, and about half of those misses have rattled in and out. Foul trouble, both teams have some guys with 2. Shakir Pope, Mason Young, Adam Griner all with 2 fouls each for Ottumwa. The Bulldogs managed to extend that lead out to 9 right at the end of the half, with Griner sitting the final 2 minutes. Washington has 4 starters with 2 fouls each. Travis Leiden, Kason Bailey, Aiden Six, and Lucas Kroll all have 2 fouls apiece. So any early whistles in the third quarter could make this game very, very interesting and could change the complexion either way. If you're Ottumwa, you want to be very careful of that. On the road, don't always get calls, especially against Southeast Conference teams, and so the Bulldogs need to be careful on the foul front in the second half. But they beat Washington 25-16 at the half thanks to a humongous first half from Alan Cook, the biggest so far of his young career. Again, a reminder, it's a 3-game week. We're back home tomorrow night. Tough tests for the Bulldogs as they host Waukee. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. And then back into CIML Metro Conference play Friday night, again at home. Des Moines North comes to town. Once again, girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. And then I believe we're a 3-game week next week as well, as we've got the makeup with Des Moines Roosevelt at home on the 31st, the road trip to Dowling on the 1st, and then the home matchup with Des Moines Lincoln on February 4th. So back-to-back 3-game weeks for OHS. Again, that's caused, or the first part of it anyway, is caused by the snow out we had on the 14th, but a busy stretch for Ottumwa, and we'll have it all for you right here on KBIZ. That'll do it for the Benchwarmers halftime show. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and have the third quarter for you on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
At Line X of Ottumwa, we know your truck is much more than a vehicle to you. Whether you use it for work or play, a Line X spray-applied bedliner is ready for the long haul. Line X provides unmatched protection with a nationwide lifetime warranty. Want more for your truck? Line X carries accessories from WeatherTech, Bach Industry, Truxedo, Truck Gear, Lux, and Luverne Truck Accessories. The right parts and accessories to make your truck your truck. Everything is possible at Line X of Ottumwa.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Hi, everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball getting ready for the start of the second half. Bulldog boys leading Class 3A number 4 Washington 25-16. Jason Van Arkel with you from Washington tonight. I'm going to talk about something briefly here that I'm sure almost nobody cares about, but I have to give credit where credit's due. Some of you may know that I've spent many years as a member of various bands. I was in the Iowa State Marching Band and Pep Band. I still go back for alumni bands, so I don't know if I'm an expert on bands, but I have a keen interest in them. Washington's Pep Band is very, very good. They are excellent. Very good music program here at Washington, it would seem. I've enjoyed them during the break, but now I'm ready to enjoy some more Bulldog basketball. Let's see if Ottumwa can continue the defensive effort. Obviously, the Alan Cook show on offense has been huge. Remember, Cook didn't even start this game. He scored 17 off the bench. But it's been Ottumwa's defense that has really stymied a Washington team averaging 68 points a game. Was Washington overlooking Ottumwa? It's possible. Their next two games are big conference games against Burlington and Fort Madison. But if they were overlooking them early, Ottumwa certainly caught their attention. Washington with the ball to open the second half. Ethan Patterson into the front court. Short right side for Travis Lydon. Lydon guarded by Shakir Pope. Both teams with their starters back on the floor. Skip pass deflected, but Kroll's got it at the elbow. Backs down, kicks it up top. Lydon tries a three, hits it. That's the first three all game for Washington, and just like that, they're within 6 at 25-19. Adam Griner will walk it into the front court and get it to Armani Robinson. Armani hands off to Pope high on the right side, up top to Leonard, knocked away, got it back. Drives in, jump pass left corner. Robinson will try to answer with a three, off the rim, no, and the rebound to Kroll. Long pass up ahead to Lydon, and he kind of tucked it in with the right arm and laid it in with the right hand. A quick 5 points for Washington, and suddenly they're up 25-21. Bulldogs looking to run. Leonard down to the baseline, Mason Young. Up top for Robinson. Right side for Pope. It almost slows it down, probably what they should do here. To the corner, Robinson. Back to Griner left wing. He's guarded by Bailey. Griner tells Robinson to clear out, now goes up top to Pope. Shakir to the high post, Young. Lob it back to Shakir Pope, and the layup good on the give and go. Boy, Mason Young is a great passer in the post. Pope's got 5 points. Young the assist, 27-21. Dogs back up 6. Right side for Lydon. Back left side for Patterson. To Bailey, now to the free throw line, Kroll. Kroll right side, Lydon tries another three, too strong, and the rebound poked over to Griner. Bulldogs up 6 with the ball. Ottumwa was up 9 at the half. Washington had a quick 5-0 run, and now Lydon nearly knocks it away, or nearly steals it. It's out of bounds off of Lydon into the Ottumwa bench. 6:11 to go, third quarter. Inbounds comes up top to Pope. Gets it across to Robinson, still well up high. Armani keeping the dribble, now goes right side back to Pope. Pope looks underneath, not there. A lob up top to Leonard. Lydon really overplaying that pass, but he got it there anyway. Griner now on the left wing, up top to Robinson. Right wing to to Mason Young. Pope setting a screen underneath. They tried to get it to Griner, went off his hands and out of bounds. And I think Coach Hartz is looking over at his guard saying, don't throw a pass that's not really there. So Ottumwa turns it over. Bailey back the other way. Goes to the left wing for Patterson. Around a Kroll pick. Robinson stayed right with him. Back around to pick left side now. Down to the baseline, put up a tough runner, missed it. Rebound tapped on the floor, and Pope has it. Ottumwa forcing Washington into tough shots. Now Lydon deflects a pass up ahead out of bounds. Ottumwa keeps it, 5:26 to go. Here in the third quarter, leading 27-21. Leonard gets it in underneath to Young, but he couldn't handle the pass. Kroll picks it up. Ottumwa turned it over again. Turnovers have killed Ottumwa in games this year. Bailey around to pick, pull up three. Off the rim, no. Good contest by Griner, good rebound by Young. Robinson, long pass to Griner in the front court right wing. He drives into the lane with the left hand, puts up the tough runner, too strong. Young the rebound, feeds it to Griner. Boy, he got hit on the layup, no call. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa. Boy, I thought Griner's arm got hit on that second try. No call. And now Robinson will inbound from the baseline. A lob to Young at the elbow. Handoff to Griner left wing. Just inside the three-point line. Shot fake. Gets it back to Robinson. Ottumwa resets. And Bulldogs do not mind playing slow anyway, and they want to play slow tonight. Griner cut off of the baseline. Back to Robinson. Up top to Pope. Shakir driving to the baseline. Young. Mason back out to Leonard. Leonard picked up his dribble. Goes right side to Griner. Around a Young pick. Left wing to Pope. Pope, pull-up elbow jumper, a little too strong. Rebound to Patterson. Ethan Patterson into the front court. Been stuck on 27-21 for a couple minutes now. 4:23 to go third quarter. Patterson a drive, kick to the corner. Leyden a three, got fouled. He'll shoot three. Shakir Pope tried to contest it. The swipe was clean, but he came down on him with the body. Shakir helps him up. And Leyden will shoot 3 free throws. Pope gets his third foul. First foul of the half on either team. Now, Leyden is 0 for 4 from the line. 4:18 to go third quarter. First free throw, and he'll get the roll. 27-22. Allen Cook about to check back in. Cook had the monster first half with 17 points. Leyden's second free throw is good. 27-23. Cook comes in, Pope comes out. And Leyden could make this a one-possession game. Senior's third free throw is good. It rolls home. So he got all three, and it's 27-24. Griner brings it into the front court. Through the midcourt circle, around a pick left side. Picked up his dribble, being double-teamed, and got it to Robinson, right wing to Cook. Allen a baseline drive, and he's fouled on the floor by Aiden Six, and Six just got his third. First foul of the half on the Demons.
Forcing foul, 86, his third.
Robinson to inbound. Lobs it to the corner for Griner. On the right side. Steps back, gets it up top, Robinson, left wing to Leonard. Back up top to Griner. Griner dribbles in, cut off. Now he pulls up for a three. Too strong off the iron, rebound to Six. Ottumwa's gone cold. Washington could tie with a three. Kroll driving in right side under the hoop. Bounces it to Patterson. Skip it up top. Bailey got an open look at a three, and he hit it. You can't leave him open like that. Cason Bailey's first bucket all night is a game-tying three-pointer. It's 27-all. Ottumwa's 9-point lead is gone. Timeout Bulldogs. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bulldogs have been outscored 11-2 here in the third quarter. We're tied at 27 at Washington. Allen Cook up top. Left side, Cale Leonard. Leonard being guarded really hard by Leyden, and too hard. That's the third foul on Travis Leyden.
Washington foul, Travis Leyden, his third, team's second.
Second foul of the half on the Demons. Leonard to throw the inbounds pass. Goes into the left corner for Mason Young. Try to bounce underneath the Cook, who rescues it right side out to Robinson on the wing. Gets it up top to Griner. Back to Robinson. Skip it left side for Leonard. To the baseline, Mason Young. Young backing down, double team, kick it out to Leonard, right side Robinson. Robinson to cutting Griner in the lane, goes up strong, count it, lay it in. Adam Griner with a tough bucket, 7 points. It ends a 6-0 run, puts Ottumwa back in front, 29-27. Bailey driving left into the lane, tough floater off the glass, too strong, rebound batted, then controlled by Allen Cook. Boy, Ottumwa just not allowing anything in the lane. Griner into the front court between the circles. Goes right, gets it up top to Robinson. Left side Leonard in the corner. Dribbles in, kicks it back out to Griner up top. 2:25 to go in the third. Griner, left side to Robinson. Back up top to Cook. Thought about a long three. Pulls up with the elbow, hands it back to Griner. Griner curls right side. Poked out of his hands and out of bounds. Last touch by Washington is the call. Demons thought they had a turnover there, but it was poked away, according to the officials. Leonard will have to inbound near the corner there. Tough spot to throw it in from. Looking and gets it to Cook in the right corner. To the wing for Robinson, up top to Griner. Ottumwa with the 2-point lead in the ball, 2:05 to go third quarter. Leonard left wing. Guarded closely by Leiden, dribbles right. Got in the lane, little floater, couldn't get the roll. Rebound to Leiden underneath. Boy, he whipped an elbow around him. He'd hit Leonard. That could have been ugly. Leiden between the circles. Crossover dribble. Pulls up, kicks it across to Kroll to the wing for 6. 3 on the way, off the rim, no. Griner taps the rebound to Robinson. Bulldogs have numbers if they run. Robinson down the center, all the way in, and the ball lost out of bounds, and they say it stays with Ottumwa. Contact there, collision between Leiden and Robinson, and there's no call. I'm not sure how you come up with no whistle on that. It's could have been a block, could have been a charge, and I don't think you could have argued either way, but they make no call at all. Inbound to Young, across to the elbow for Cook, to Robinson, his elbow jumper, good. Armani Robinson gets his first bucket of the night, and Ottumwa's got a little breathing room, 31-27, minute 22 to go third quarter. Bailey between the circles. Kind of got a 1-4 flat set. Now Patterson comes out. Robinson nearly stole it. Go into the corner for Leiden on the right side. One dribble, kick it back out to Bailey right wing. Robinson right on it. Bailey driving in. Kick it across to 6 in the layup, good. AJ 6 with his second bucket, 31-29. Washington with a little pressure. Griner on the right side. Trap comes, but he gets it to Robinson. Armani across the timeline. Slows it down. Back to Griner up high. 45 seconds to go third quarter. Bulldog lead is 2. A handoff from Robinson back to Griner. Washington really pressuring. Ottumwa may want to hold for 1 again. Not showing any inclination to attack now. 34 seconds to go. Back to now Mason Young high on the left. And Kroll's not coming out on him. Now he walks out. Young was just going to hold the ball for a while there. Young backs away, gets it up top to Leonard. 21 seconds. Leiden right on him. Leonard over to the right side. Now back to the left, and another reach-in foul. And if that's on Leiden, that's his 4th. Boy, he's just being too aggressive when he doesn't need to be. 4th foul on Travis Leiden. Leiden has sparked Washington in this quarter. He's got 8 of their 13 points. But now with 4 fouls, he's going to have to sit. Still pleading his case with the official, and his coach is saying, come on to the bench. Grant Saboski checks back in for him. 16 seconds on the clock. Ottumwa does have to inbound here. And they'll throw it in the backcourt to Griner. Adam across the timeline with 10 seconds. Around a pick left side, back to Cook. Got him open for a look at a 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Kroll, 5 seconds. Robinson steals it. He's got 3 seconds. He launches the 3. No good. Rebound on the floor. Young tried to get a shot up the buzzer. Got hacked, no call. And we go to the 4:31-29 on a bad no call. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live. A desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Who wants it more? Start of the fourth quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Ottumwa 31, Washington 29. Bulldogs have the ball. Alan Cook will inbound from midcourt. Someone's got to come get it, and it will be Robinson. Washington didn't really contest. Over to Griner. To the right side for Cook. Shot fake. Now dribbles baseline. Kicks it back out to Robinson. Armani to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper. Good. Robinson's second jumper of the second half. 4 points in the game. 4-point lead for Ottumwa, 33-29. Kason Bailey into the front court on the right side for Washington. Up top to Kroll. Not going to shoot from there. Mason Young backing off him. Hands off to Saboski. Grant Saboski. Limited playing time today, but he's in there. Travis Leiden has 4 fouls for the Demons. Ethan Patterson, a baseline drive. Kicks it right corner for Saboski. To the wing, Bailey. To the free throw line, Kroll. Drives down the lane. Cut off, had it stripped. Ball loose. Cook has it. Young stripped it, and Cook picked it up. Now Ottumwa back into the front court. Leonard between the circles. Right side for Griner. Bulldogs willing to slow it down. And Ottumwa has dictated the pace tonight just like they wanted to. Robinson backing away from Patterson at midcourt. Now drives right. Kick it to the right corner. Young to the wing, Griner. To a cutting Leonard in the lane. Out to Young on the baseline. Now trying to back down. Spins away from Kroll. Spin move. Gets the bounce. Mason Young knocks it down. Nice move. 35-29. Dogs up 6. Patterson into the front court right side. Brings it back between the circles. Wants to attack. Robinson goes left, hand off to Saboski. Saboski takes it to the right. Hand off to Kroll. Kroll curls back up top. To Patterson left side. Baseline drive. Tough runner. No angle. Missed it. Rebound to Young. Up ahead to Robinson. Armani into the front court. Dogs up by 6, hoping to add to it. Robinson back to Leonard left wing. Down to the baseline for Young. Mason lobs it up top to Armani, and Ottumwa slows it down again. Robinson nearly had his pocket picked by Patterson, but he gets it left side to Griner. Adam trying to drive on Bailey, who cuts him off. Double team came, pass back to Robinson. Tried to save it. Patterson diving into the backcourt, has it. Got it to Saboski. Fouled from behind by Leonard. He'll shoot 2. And Ottumwa unable to secure the ball that time, and it's going to cost him free throws. K.O. Leonard pretty much gave the foul to avoid giving up the free 2 points, and Saboski has only tried 1 free throw all season. He did make it, but this is not a spot he's normally in. Shooting 2 here, 5:55 to go. First one up, and no good. Tanner Shark checks in, replacing Armani Robinson. You would guess the rest for Armani will be brief. He'll grab a seat right by where Coach Hartz is standing. Second free throw good. Saboski does get 1 of 2, and it's a 5-point game, 35-30. Washington with pressure. Inbound to Shark. Tanner avoids the double team, got it to Griner. Griner got his man in the air, now races into the front court. Down to the left side, Mason Young takes it up, layup good. Bulldogs break the press perfectly. Griner the assist, Mason the bucket, 37-30. Dogs back up 7. Bailey to Kroll. Kroll down the lane, got the shot up on the rim, couldn't get it to go, but did draw a whistle, and Lucas Kroll will shoot 2 for the Demons. Mason Young gets his 3rd. Young had to sit a good portion of the first half with foul trouble, but that's the first foul he's had in the whole second half. It's team foul number 3 on the Bulldogs. Kroll is a good free throw shooter. He's 4 for 4 tonight. Has 8 points in the game, and now has 9. 37-31. Aiden Six will return to the Washington lineup, replacing Grant Saboski. Kroll leads his team in scoring now with 9, but he missed the second free throw, but he got his own rebound in the corner after Griner couldn't control it, and then Griner trying to leap and block a pass. Accidentally came down on Kroll, and that's Adams' third foul, and boy, you hate to take one that way. Team foul number 4 on the Bulldogs. I suppose if it broke up a layup opportunity or something, it's okay, but you don't want to have him get his third. 5:28 to go. To Patterson left side, down to the baseline, cut off. Kick it out to Kroll, not a threat to shoot a 3. Pulls up at the elbow, gets it up top to AJ Six. They left him alone. He shoots the 3. Couldn't get the roll. Mason Young with a good, strong rebound. Up ahead to Griner. Long pass to Cook in the front court right side. Don't have numbers. Cook picked up his dribble. Now it goes to the baseline. Young got away from his man. Lay it up and in. Mason Young off the assist from Cook. Young has 6 fourth-quarter points. Dogs up 8, 39-31. Front court. Left wing is Patterson, who's been stymied all night. Drives left, kick in the corner for 6. Up top, Kroll. They leave him all alone. He'll take the 3 finally, and he hits it. Kroll had been 0 for 2 from three-point range on the season, but wide open. He finally took it, and he hit it, 39-34. I don't know if that's enough to get Ottumwa to come out on him, though. Leonard left side. Back to Shark, 4:35 to go. Ottumwa still up 5. 2-possession game here, long way to go. Leonard on the right wing. Driving baseline, got in there, layup, no. Rebound deflected, poked out by Ottumwa, but it rolls to Kroll. Lucas Kroll into the front court with some steam down the lane. Young tried to strip him, and a held ball is called. They say Leonard got a clean hand on the ball. The arrow does keep it with Washington. Travis Lydon back in for the Demons. Armani Robinson back in for the Bulldogs. Lydon is in with 4 fouls. He replaces AJ Six. Bailey to throw the inbounds pass. To the wing for 6. Up top, Lydon. Left side, Patterson. Patterson sets a pick. Or Patterson gets a pick from Lydon. Tries a scooping layup from outside the lane. No good. Another tough shot. Rebound to Young. Robinson into the front court, and he'll slow it down. Up top to Leonard, where it's 4 minutes to go. Bulldogs up 5. Pass to Robinson, almost didn't catch it. Back up top to Griner. Well, I might go at Lydon right here, get it to Leonard or somebody, because Lydon's playing with 4 fouls. See how aggressive he wants to be. Robinson trying to get away from the reach-ins of Patterson. Picked up his dribble, back up top to Griner. Again slowing it down. Griner attacking downhill into the lane. Got in the lane, and he's fouled by Bailey. Griner will shoot 2. He hung in the air just long enough to slow down, or not slow down Cason Bailey, but alter his shot block attempt. Bailey gets his 3rd foul, team foul number 4 on the Demons. Griner at the line, but Washington wants a timeout first. 3:35 to go, up 5, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Andrew Schroeder with Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC. Visit sgsignllc.com and like Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. By Godfrey's Ale House in Ottumwa, the area's premier restaurant and sports bar. For your next meal or drink, visit Godfrey's Ale House. 3:35 to go. Ottumwa 39, Washington 34. Adam Griner at the line, shooting 2. Game reset. The possession arrow favors Ottumwa. Each team has only 4 fouls, so bonuses are not close yet. Griner's first. Short off the front iron. Adam has been uncharacteristically off from the line tonight. He's only 3 of 8. Second free throw, got it that time, make it 4 of 9. He's got 8 points. Ottumwa leads by 6, 40-34. Bulldogs have led by as many as 9. That was at the half. Bailey driving, got in the lane, got to the rim and laid it in. Ottumwa just didn't stop him that time. He went all the way in. He's got 5 points, 40-36. Leonard racing away from pressure. Gets it to Robinson. Armani across the timeline. A handoff to Griner. He's guarded by Bailey. Up top to Cook. Cook back to Robinson. Cook has not scored in the second half after getting 17 in the first half. He hasn't had many looks at that three-point line where he hit 5 in the opening 16 minutes. Under 3 to go. Robinson under pressure from Layden. Dribbles left, now back right, around a pick. Now they switch and have 6 on him. Up top to Leonard. Kale guarded by Patterson. Leonard picked up his dribble, lobs it to Cook. He got an open look at a 3. Counted! Alan Cook on cue has 20 points. Another 3 brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa, 43-36. Kroll, free throw line, drives on Young, puts it up, counted in the foul. And Mason Young says, what did I do? But I think that little shot fake might have caused some contact. Lucas Kroll trying to answer the 3 by Cook with an old-fashioned three-point play. Mason Young just got his 4th. Team foul number 5. 2:27 to go. I don't imagine they'll take Young out at this point. Kroll from the line tonight, 5 for 6. This free throw, good. And it's a 4-point game again, 43-39. Bulldogs under pressure, get it into Young, back to Leonard. Leonard under heavy pressure from Layden, dribbles through 3 defenders, 4 defenders, up ahead to Young, lay it up, counted in the foul, and Layden might have just fouled out of the game. I'm not sure who the foul is on, but we'll see. Kale Leonard broke the press all by himself, fed it to Leonard, or fed it to Young, he laid it in, and Travis Layden is fouled out of this game at the 2:19 mark. Layden will end with 8 points, all of them in the third quarter. He sparked the Washington comeback, but now his night comes to an end. Logan McDowell, a 6'2" freshman, checks in for the first time all night. Young at the line hasn't been good on the season, only 48%. That free throw too strong, but Cook fighting for the rebound. It's off Kroll and out of bounds, and Ottumwa keeps it with 2:19 to go. Alan Cook battled for that ball and ends up doing his part to help keep it in Ottumwa hands. 2:19, Ottumwa up 6. Leonard to inbound. Surveys, goes underneath to Mason Young, missed the layup, fighting for his own rebound, rolling over with Kroll. It's a held ball. The arrow should be Ottumwa's, and it is. That looked like, okay, hopefully Mason Young can shake it up. There was nothing malicious there. That's 2 guys fighting hard for a basketball. And the way they rolled over, it almost looked like 2 guys on a football field fighting for a fumble. Both teams playing hard. Leonard a lob up top and a leaping catch by Armani Robinson. Boy, Patterson keep putting his hands on him. They're going to call it. Eventually, yes, they do. And was Ethan Patterson trying to give a foul there? It's team foul number 6. It's only the first on Patterson. Maybe with just 2:11 to go and down 6, the Demons think they need to start putting Ottumwa at the free throw line. We'll see if they foul again. It feels a little early, but again, no shot clock. That'll change next year. Inbound to Robinson. If they're going to foul, he might as well hang on to it. Gets around Patterson, goes left wing to Leonard. Back up top to Robinson. Bulldogs going to play some keep away here. Maybe that's why. Armani, again, dribbles away from Patterson. Right side to Cook. Tough catch. Back to Armani. Up top to Leonard. Leonard trying to get away from McDowell. Back up top, Robinson. Lob it right side to Cook. Pass intended for Mason Young underneath, deflected and stolen. That's not what Ottumwa needed. Now Bailey into the front court with a minute 38 to go. Bounce it up top to McDowell. He's not the guy they want shooting here, I'm sure. Picked up his dribble. Goes to the right side of the lane. Patterson tried to spin, cut off by Robinson to Kroll. Collision, offensive foul. Mason Young draws the charge. Third foul on Kroll, team foul number 7. No free throws on a player control foul. And Ottumwa will inbound with a minute 27 to go, leading by 6. Bulldogs trying to finish now. Washington did not put Ottumwa at the line last time. It ended up paying off for him with the steal, but then they turn it over on the offensive foul. Now the Bulldogs try to get it in. They do to Griner. Trying to get away from Bailey. Up the right side into the front court. Got around him. Gets it in the corner for Cook. He'll try a three for the dagger. Missed it. Rebound to Kroll underneath. I'm not sure Ottumwa. He was open for a three, and he's been hot tonight, but you're trying to run out the clock now. Patterson rushes a three right side. College range, and he hit it. Timeout Washington. That's why you don't force a three on your end when you're trying to run out the clock. Bulldogs only up 3. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Game reset time. Ottumwa 45, Washington 42. Possession arrow favors Washington. Demons have committed 7 fouls. Ottumwa's in the 1-and-1. Bulldogs have only committed 5. They have a foul to give if they should need it. Alan Cook has scored 20 points, but if I could have, I would have screamed at him, don't shoot that ball when he was open in the right corner. Run some clock. Washington got a 3 on the other end to cut the Ottumwa lead in half. Now the Bulldogs have to inbound against pressure. Demons have only 2 timeouts left, it seems. Leonard gets it into Robinson. Lob ahead to Cale Leonard into the front court. The trap comes, he lost the dribble, and it's stolen by McDowell. Now Washington the other way. Lob it left side, Kroll, a tough catch, lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. Ottumwa gets it back, 56.4 to go. Bulldogs turn it over, Demons give it right back. Leonard will inbound. Got it into Cook. Cook is fouled over there by Aiden Six, who just picked up his 4th foul. It's team foul number 8, and Alan Cook, who is 0 for 1 from the line tonight, and that's the only free throw he's tried all year. He's going to line for a 1-and-1. Cook has 20 points. 17 were in the first half. Didn't have many second half looks. He did knock down a big 3 earlier this quarter, but now Ottumwa needs him to hit 2 free throws. 55 seconds left. First one. Too strong, rebound to Kroll. But now Griner nearly stole it in the backcourt, I should say. Griner nearly took it away again. Bulldogs only have a foul to give, so they're being aggressive. Bailey around Griner, drives in, was stripped. Oh, they call that foul. But that's okay. I mean, it's not okay if he didn't foul him, but the foul doesn't hurt Ottumwa there. It does not put Washington at the line yet. That was the foul to give, and now Ottumwa wants a timeout. 43.6 to go, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
.6 seconds to go. Washington has the ball. Ottumwa has the lead, 45-42. Bulldogs have not done well the last 3 possessions. A quick shot when they were up 6, and then a couple of turnovers. Well, they had a turnover and then missed the front end of a 1-and-1 the last 2 times down. Now Washington, a 3 can tie the game. Bulldogs have now committed 6 fouls. Another foul puts the Demons at the line for 1-and-1, so they may not be as aggressive trying to get a steal here. Bailey inbounding, goes right side on the baseline for Kroll. Up top to Patterson, got a 3 off, no good. Rebound to Mason Young, got it out to Cook, and Cook was fouled before he could get it to Griner. Well, you wanted Griner at the line more than Cook. That was a good contest on the three by Patterson. Armani Robinson got a hand up there and didn't let him have a clean look. And now Kason Bailey, who's one of their best shooters, obviously, picks up his fourth. It's team foul number 9. This will be the last 1-and-1. Cook is 0 for 2 from the line tonight. He just needs to see one go down. Huge difference if he makes the first, makes it a 2-possession game. Puts it up, rattles out, no good. Rebound tapped out, but Patterson has it. Don't let him get to the three-point line uncontested. He'll drive instead, got to the rim, laid it in. 1-point game, timeout Washington, 29.1 seconds to go. Well, they ran him off the three-point line, but they didn't stop the layup. 45-44, we're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
29.1 seconds to go. Washington has one timeout left. Ottumwa's lead down to a point, 45-44. Washington's brought in a couple of subs to commit fouls so they don't get the steal. Cale Leonard trying to get it in. And a whistle away from the ball and a foul on Washington before Ottumwa even got the ball in. And I think they fouled Armani Robinson, so he's going to the line to shoot too. Logan McDowell, a freshman who was in for the second time tonight, he was in there to commit a foul, but I don't think they wanted him to foul before the inbounds was made. So Robinson at the line, and he will shoot two. Armani 76% on the season. This is who you want at the line. Bulldogs up a single point. Robinson puts it up and misses it. Ottumwa has just killed themselves down the stretch here. They're 1 of 6 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Kason Bailey back in. They didn't want him in on defense with 4 fouls. Robinson trying to give Ottumwa a 2-point lead at least. It's up and good. So it's 46-44, 28.7. Bailey in the front court. You don't want to give up a 3. If you give up a 2, you give up a 2, but not a 3. Bailey around a double pick. They stay right with him. Jump pass back to Patterson. Patterson attacks left side. Kick to the baseline 6. Baseline jumper, good. Game tied. 46 all. Inbound to Griner. He's got 8 seconds. Griner into the front court. Crossover bounce underneath. Young's got it. Layup, no. Rebound tied up with 0.2 of a second left. That's not enough time to score. We're going overtime. They may put a little more time on the clock. It's Washington ball, I believe. Boy, Griner found Mason Young underneath, but the game-winning layup rolled off the rim. Again, there's only 0.2 of a second left. It's Washington ball. That's not enough time to catch and shoot. And Washington may just tap this in and we go to overtime. 46-46. And we'll take 30 seconds in return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're going to overtime here at Washington. Ottumwa 46, Class 3A number 4, Demons 46. I believe, trying to double check, I believe this is our second overtime game of the season. We'll have a jump ball. It'll be Mason Young going up against Aiden 6. The teams say, wait, no, we got to switch sides here. We're going the way we went in the second half, not the first half. Ottumwa was 0-1 in overtime this season. They lost to Oskaloosa back on December 20th. Tip in the air controlled by the Demons. Washington has never led in this game. Bailey right side into the corner, Logan McDowell. McDowell pulls up at the free throw line. Try to throw it back to Bailey. It's out of bounds, and it goes back to Ottumwa on the turnover. Washington says the pass was tipped. Officials do not agree. So the Demons turn it over. Now Ottumwa will try to forge a lead once again. Ottumwa was led by 9, had it tied up. They've led by 7, had it tied up. Griner around a pick right side. Gets it right wing to Cook. Cook back to Griner on the right. 4-minute overtime, half minute gone already. Griner in the lane, tough runner, no. Got his own rebound. Double teamed underneath, needs some help. Got it to Robinson, his floater good. Robinson came in to save the day. Griner the assist, 48-46, Dogs back in front. Left side is Kroll. Slows up his drive, backs it out. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson picked up his dribble in a tough spot, goes left side to Aiden 6. 6 back to the wing, a handoff to Bailey, and Griner called for a foul, reaching in, trying to poke it away. That'll put Bailey at the line for a 1-and-1. And Griner just got his 4th foul. Fouls are an issue for both teams. Mason Young playing with 4, Griner now with 4. We haven't seen Shakir Pope in a while, he's got 3. For Washington, Travis Leiden is fouled out. Kason Bailey's playing with 4, Aiden 6 playing with 4, Kroll has 3. 1-and-1, Bailey's first one, no good, and the rebound to Griner. Bailey, a 79% free throw shooter, but he misses the front end, and Ottumwa 3 minutes ago leading by 2. Griner in the front court. Hand off to Robinson. Armani under pressure from Patterson. Backs away, behind the volleyball line. Goes left side, Mason Young. Young back to Robinson. Up top to Leonard. Ottumwa doesn't mind killing clock here. The page out of the Des Moines Hoover playbook. Griner. Backed it out, now driving in again, off the glass and good from the left side. Griner, the hesitation and the blow by, 50-46. Bailey into the front court, over to the left side, guarded by Leonard. Takes it down to the baseline, shot fake, got the jumper off. I don't think the jumper would have counted, but he did get Leonard to foul him. Are they going to say a 1-and-1 or 2 shots? Oh, they're going to give him the shooting foul. That contact happened before he went in the air. That should be a 1-and-1. Leonard called for his 3rd foul. Bailey at the line now shooting 2. First free throw, good. Bailey has 6 points. That is well under his average. One more free throw for the senior. It's up, it's good, and it's a 2-point game, 50-48. Inbound to Griner. Double teamed in the backcourt, but he's going to get out of it to the right. Races to midcourt, stumbles, gets it ahead to Mason Young. Back to Robinson. Left side to Leonard. Almost slows it down again. Leonard dribbles left to right, gets it to Cook. Allen Cook. Hands off to Griner up high on the right. Griner around a Young pick. Griner into the lane, beats 6, lay it up and in. Griner on the switch. He had 8 and 6 switched on him. He blew by him and laid it in again. Griner taking over. 52-48. And now Washington nearly throws it away. Patterson rescues it near midcourt on the far side. Now around to pick. Robinson right on it. Picked up his dribble. Pass deflected to McDowell in the corner. He'll try a 3. No good. Got his own rebound. Kicked it out to Patterson. Tries a college range 3. Air ball out of bounds. Now Patterson is a very good shooter. It's probably a shot he's made before. I'm not sure the McDowell 3 is the one that Washington wanted, although a minute and a half to go. Maybe they felt like beggars can't be choosers. But Ottumwa leads by 4 with the ball. Leonard into the front court after the pass from Griner out of the double team. Kale over left side to Robinson. Washington kind of not sure what they're supposed to do here. If Ottumwa wants to hold it. Washington's, now they're applying pressure. Right side to Robinson. Patterson reaching in, trying to foul, and he does. Washington decided it was time to give the foul. Only the second on Patterson, but Ottumwa's been in the double bonus for a little while. Robinson to the line, 1 for 2 on the night. We're in overtime in part because Ottumwa did not hit its free throws in the fourth quarter. They were 2 for 8. Got a chance to ice it here in overtime. First one, good. Pardon me, they were 2 for 7 in the fourth quarter. But now a 5-point lead again, 53-48, minute 11 to go. Second free throw, good. 54-48, the lead up to 6. Don't want to give up a 3 here. Bailey into the front court left side, crosses over to the free throw line, hesitation down the lane, missed the layup, got his own rebound, put back good. Ottumwa didn't foul him. Washington timeout. 54-50. 1 minute to go. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Godfrey's Ale House is Ottumwa's premier sports bar and restaurant with something for everyone. Whether you're wanting to have dinner with the family or meet up with friends to have some drinks while watching the game on the TVs, Godfrey's is the place to be. You can even kick back and unwind on their patio with a few drinks after a day at work. Godfrey's stands out for their inviting atmosphere, delicious food, and friendly service. Experience it for yourself at Godfrey's Ale House across from North Hy-Vee in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Game reset, 1 minute to go. Ottumwa 54, Washington 50 here in the first overtime. Ottumwa has 3 timeouts left, Washington wanting, and each team got an extra timeout at the start of overtime. Bulldogs in the double bonus, Washington in the 1-on-1. Ottumwa's committed 8 fouls. Ottumwa inbounding here. The possession arrow, I believe, favors the Bulldog. Or no, did we have an early tie-up? Ottumwa running the baseline now to Griner, and inbound to Leonard against pressure, and he's fouled by Logan McDowell. Cale Leonard going to the line. Leonard's only shot 6 free throws all year. He's made 4 of them. 58.5 seconds to go. If Ottumwa had hit free throws in the fourth quarter, they'd have won this game in regulation. Now in a situation where they can win it in overtime if they can make their free throws. Again, they'll get 2 every time. Cale Leonard, the senior, puts it up, knocks it down. You wouldn't suppose Leonard be susceptible to pressure. This is the man, after all, who won the Class 4A Boys State Golf Championship this year. Mason Young back in for Ottumwa. Washington gets Bailey and 6 back on the floor. Second free throw too strong. Rebound tapped, controlled by 6. 5-point game, 55-50. 6 into the front court, down the lane, bounce across. And Cook blocks the shot of McDowell. Young grabs it, saves it to Leonard, and Kroll fouls him. What a play by Alan Cook. And that might be a game winner right there. Kroll gets his 4th. And it's Robinson shooting 2, the man you want at the line most. He's their best free throw shooter. Washington thought they had a layup. Ottumwa said otherwise, and then a great play to save it. Leonard hits the first. 56-50. So it was Cook with the block, and then Young with the save. Second free throw left it short. 1 of 2 twice in a row now for Cook, 56-50. 6 racing into the front court. Right corner for McDowell to Kroll, coming down the lane, put it up. Off the rim, no. Rebound batted, out of bounds. It'll stay with Washington. I don't know about that, but okay, 39.9 to go. Surprised Washington isn't just forcing a 3 at this point, but we'll see what they do here. Bailey to inbound, a lob to Kroll right side. They got Patterson up top for a long 3-pointer. In and out, no good. Mason Young the rebound. Tried to get it to Cook. 6 stole it. Now the ball on the floor. A whistle, a held ball. The arrow, I think. No, it's with Ottumwa. Substitution, Tanner Sharp coming in. He'll replace Mason Young. That'll put a better free throw shooter on the floor. And now a timeout. Ottumwa 56-50. Timeout Ottumwa, 29.4 to go. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball. Overtime, by the way, brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent, offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. David probably doing a free throw dance at home right now, trying to will enough Ottumwa free throws down to win this overtime game. They lead Washington 56-50, 29.4 to go. Cale Leonard to inbound. Everybody goes deep, and then Robinson comes underneath. Looked like a Kansas City Chiefs play. And Armani quickly fouled by Ethan Patterson. That's his third. 25.5 to go. Washington had 3 subs on the floor because 3 of their starters, Bailey, Kroll, and Aiden Six, all have 4 fouls each. Those guys will check back in, and Mason Young will check back in for Ottumwa. Young going in there because they want him to rebound and make sure Washington doesn't get second chances. Robinson at the line, first one this time good. Armani 3 for 3 now in overtime. 4 for 5 in the game. Here come the subs. Young back in for Ottumwa, Kroll, Bailey, and Six back in for Washington. 25.5 to go. Ottumwa up 57-50. Second free throw, good. 58-50. Not quite the biggest lead. Ottumwa was up 9 at halftime, but they're up 8 now, and time running out on the Demons. Bailey into the front court, around a pick, left side. Up and under move, forces up a 3, missed it. Rebound to Cook, fed it to Griner, 15 seconds left. And Washington may let this out. Up ahead to Mason Young, but they'll just back it into the corner. And the Bulldogs knock off the number 4 team in Class 3A, although Mason Young just threw the ball out of bounds with 2 seconds left. He forgot how much time was left. The clock ran for another 2 seconds. There's half a second left on the clock. It should be about 2.5. Young was so happy that the game was over that he threw the ball to the referee out of bounds. Problem was, the clock hadn't run out yet. Well, there's not 4 seconds left, not that it matters that much. So Washington will inbound one more time, but Ottumwa can just let them go by. Inbound to Patterson, and he's just going to dribble it out. Ottumwa wins it in overtime, 58-50, and that is a signature win for Neil Hart's team this season. They go on the road and knock off the number 4 team in Class 3A. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and get you some happy totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
There are heroes among us, courageous men and women who bravely answer the call to put our safety above their own. As a proud American company and a leading supplier of vehicles to the U.S. military, it's our privilege to say thanks for your service with Polaris Heroes Advantage, an exclusive appreciation program for America's active military, veterans, and first responders.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, a molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time to Washington tonight, where your Ottumwa boys team goes on the road and gets a big signature win over Class 3A number 4 Washington. In overtime, the Bulldogs prevail 58-50. Ottumwa never trailed. They were up 9 at the half. Washington tied it in the third quarter. Ottumwa extended to 7. Washington tied it again on a bucket by 8 and 6 late in the fourth quarter, but it was pretty much all Bulldogs outscoring the Demons 12-4 in overtime. Alan Cook, a career night for the junior, 20 points to lead the way. Adam Greiner had 12, including a couple of big buckets in overtime. Armani Robinson had 11. He had 6 points in overtime, 4 from the free throw line. 8 points for Mason Young. Those all came in the fourth quarter. 5 points for Shakir Pope and 2 points for Kale Leonard. Washington led by Lucas Kroll, normally their third leading scorer. He had a team-high 15 points tonight. Kason Bailey had 9. That was 7 under his average. Travis Leiden had 8 points. Ethan Patterson had 7 points. That's 11 under his average. 4 points for AJ, 6. 4 points for Avery, 6. 2 points for Aiden, 6. So all 3 triplets scored. And 1 point for Grant Saboski. Free throws in the game. Ottumwa would have won regulation if they'd shot better from the line. They were 12 of 25 for the game. Washington very good from the line, 14 of 21. But Ottumwa hit enough shots to prevail, and they win it 58-50 in overtime. The Bulldogs are now 5-8. Washington falls to 13-2. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Petrita Orthodontics, Sonic Drive-In, Community First Credit Union, William Penn University, Family First Chiropractic, Warehouse Barbecue, Reflection Studio, Schroeder Graphics, Godfrey's Ale House, Ottumwa Job Corps Center, Slayton Polaris, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Mercy One Ottumwa, Blackhawk Auto Body, Coal Palace Cafe and Books, Lisco, Performance Pipe in Bloomfield, Canteen Lunch in the Alley, David Wildbrenner with Allstate Insurance, Benchwarmers, and Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance. A big thank you to Bulldog head coaches Joe Vandenberg and Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sportsbook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you tomorrow night when the Bulldog girls and boys play host to Waukee. Until then, good night, everybody.